Hello, my name is Alex Branton and I'm a meteorologist here at the Mount Washington Observatory. I'm coming to you live from the summit of Mount Washington to talk about this weekend's higher summits forecast. Before we get started, I wanted to mention Seek the Peak, our nonprofit's annual fundraiser, which is hosted at the Great Glen Trails. Everyone gets together, group participants get together and hike a trail up Mount Washington or a trail they're choosing. And then we all get together at the Great Glen Trails to celebrate the hike and to raise money for the Mount Washington Observatory. So if you've already registered for Seek the Peak, awesome. We're excited to see you on July 19th. If you haven't registered yet, registration is half off for the rest of this month, or for the rest of June. So you can register at seekthepeak.org. You can also learn more about the event at seekthepeak.org and register now through the end of June for half off of your registration. Okay, so now let's talk about the conditions that we're experiencing right now on the summit of Mount Washington. So currently our wind speeds are about 22 miles per hour. They've calmed down quite a bit over the course of the day. If we look at our 24-hour data, we can see over the past 24 hours, we've recorded a peak gust of 89 miles per hour. So it was pretty gusty last night and this morning still. If we look at our temperature, it's 40 degrees up here on the summit. But again, looking at that 24-hour data, our low for the past 24 hours was 30 degrees. So we did experience some icing last night and this morning. We had a nice coating of glaze ice on the summit that has since melted with warmer temperatures and sunshine today. But it is going to get pretty chilly again tonight, as we'll talk about in the forecast. Our visibility right now is about 60 miles, so I can go ahead and show you what that looks like on the deck cam. So it's getting a little bit cloudier out there. We did have some sunshine earlier, but overall a pretty nice day on Mount Washington with some decent visibility out there. Alrighty, so let's jump into the higher summits forecast. So what you're looking at behind me here is a surface analysis chart, and this is going to show us the large-scale weather patterns that are going to affect our area this weekend. So the first thing we notice is this frontal boundary here. We have low pressure in this frontal boundary here that's going to stir up some moisture and really move it towards New England throughout this weekend. But we do have this high pressure here over Canada that's kind of spreading itself across the northern part of New England. So this high pressure with drier air is going to be battling it out with this low, this weak disturbance here, bringing in some moisture into New England. So at this point, it looks like we are going to get some showers on Saturday, but this high pressure will potentially win out a little bit on Sunday, bringing us sunnier conditions. Throughout the weekend, however, we will have some colder northern air being moved into the region, so it will be a little bit chillier. It won't be below freezing on the summit, but it will be close to that. So definitely be prepared for wet conditions and cooler temperatures on Saturday. Some sunnier conditions on Sunday, but still cooler weather here at the higher terrain. So if we take a look at our future radar here, we can see what the radar might look like throughout the weekend. So starting with tonight, it looks pretty clear for the first half, but pretty quickly around midnight, we see showers starting to move into the area. Showers moving across the state, especially across the White Mountains tonight, and carrying over into Saturday morning. They start to retreat a little bit south Saturday morning, but showers hanging around probably in the White Mountains through most of the morning. And then some a little bit clearer, a little bit quieter of a radar on Saturday night, and then Sunday morning, pretty quiet out there, but we do see some diurnally driven showers pop up Sunday afternoon, so we do have the potential for that. Alrighty, so let's look at our higher summits forecast. You can access this on our website if you want to follow up with what we've talked about today. But for tonight, we're looking at mostly in the clouds, trending towards clearing under. So I think this is a little bit not updated yet, but it looks like we are going to be in the clear, turning towards in the clouds. We're going to see rain showers moving in later tonight. Those showers will be hanging around tomorrow morning, and then probably in the fog, trending towards clearing later in the day. Tomorrow, it's probably going to be Saturday night. It looks like we're going to be in the clear, probably staying mostly clear for most of the night with temperatures cooling to around the mid-30s, and then winds probably staying light throughout that period. So I do apologize. It looks like this forecast was unupdated, but you can access the updated version on our website here in just a little while when we update that. But that is all that I have for our Higher Summits forecast for today. We'll see you back here next week for next weekend's Higher Summits forecast. And again, the good news is even though it will be showery and rainy on Saturday, we are hopeful for some sunshine on Sunday up here. So with that, I hope you guys have a great weekend.